Hello? Can you hear me over the music? According to the meters, you should be able to, but I'm going to turn this down a little bit anyway. Let's get down to like minus 35. Just for now, I'll turn it back up once we actually start playing. I just want to like switch over real quick. And I want to admire this beautiful main menu. I haven't played this game much, alright? I literally got it on Steam sale, and I want to play it because, look at it. It's got a plane in it, which is my thing. I heard about this in a Reddit thread where someone wanted to, like, mod the plane from Porco Rosso into Microsoft Flight Simulator, and someone mentioned this game, and I'm like, well, this looks like fun, and it's the same overall art style as Valkyria Chronicles, so I'm in. New game, it's early access, but it looks fun. Basically, we fly this plane to collect ingredients and fight these guys. And we use those ingredients to make alcohol, which we can then sell in our bar. So we get to run a bar. And we also can fill contracts with clients and stuff like that. I have not played it really much at all. Turtle! Turtle, you got here just in time. I literally just started. How are you doing? What were you playing? I was lurking your stream for a little bit. You were playing with some other people. Long time no see for sure. We're going to be flying this plane and making some alcohol tonight. So flying and alcohol, what a combination, right? Raven's Watch, pretty fun. It looked like a Diablo-esque game from what little I was watching. I was kind of doing other things in the background. But anyway, as I was saying, I literally just played the tutorial last night to make sure the game is working. Love the art style of it, but I want to bring up that this game's art style, you'll see it better, but I've got most things at medium except water quality. I think water actually looks better at low for some reason. It has this tendency to look too good. Anyway. Thankfully, the game did recognize my HOTAS right away, and I spent some time setting up my commands for both the keyboard, the mouse, joystick, rudder pedals. So I will be using all of that today. We're just going to continue right now because load times could take forever. It should pick up right where the tutorial leaves off, where we basically just finished our first batch of cider. And we've got a bar going, and from there it's basically just figure it out. We got to use the plane to gather ingredients. Gonna have a lurk. All right, thanks for the raid, Turtle. Have a good lurk. Have a good shower. Try not to drown. I know turtles. Make sure it's a shower, not a bath. Oh, that's another thing you can do. When you make a new drink, you get to customize the bottle and all, and even you can put a custom logo on it. You need a 512 by 512 PNG and 32-bit. And you can customize the camo pattern on the planes too. You can even import your own, which is really neat. Okay, this game reminds me a lot, like art style wise, is Valkyria Chronicles. Setting wise, it feels like Porco Rosso, and gameplay wise, it feels kind of like Porco Rosso and Tailspin combined, which is an interesting combination of things. The load time takes a bit. It is actually a decent size map from what I have seen. Some plane parts pair better than others. Yeah, you can customize the aircraft, which I don't have the money for at the moment, but... Hello, Zoe. How are you on YouTube? You are on YouTube instead of Twitch this time. Interesting. Yeah, the different parts you can put on the aircraft, they have their pros and cons. There we go. Alright, welcome to Despa's Bar and Grill. Called that because I couldn't think of a better name. Let's see. We are currently selling... Bar design, sales report, nothing. We have not sold a lick of anything. No gossip. Inventory. We got this. We got 79 bottles of bland-ish apple cider. That's all we have. So we got to get out there, get different ingredients, and make some better drinks. Otherwise, this bar ain't going to be open very long. As for right now, the only people who work at this company are me and my co-pilot. I'm playing as Nigel. Huh, it led to YouTube instead of Twitch? That's interesting. I wonder why it did that. So, let's see. Nigel. Trigger extra collectibles, which will be particularly useful in the early game, but he gets dizzy when boosting for prolonged periods. And my co-pilot is Francie. Cargo transfers cost nothing, and parents will occasionally call the plane to check in, causing a fatigue penalty. That's going to be fun to deal with. I'm going to try to get out of the bar here because for some reason... Welcome back to Twitch, Zoe. For some reason, the bar is just way more intense than anything else. Like, if I'm sitting... Hold on, let me bring up Task Manager. Like, if I'm sitting here in the hangar, it's using about 87% of my GPU right now. Memory usage is kind of high. Close a few tabs on Firefox. Not that I really have many open to begin with. Yeah, that got me a little bit of memory back. But yeah, like whenever I'm in the bar, the GPU usage just goes through the roof, and I don't know why. It's not really that intense of a scene, and when I'm actually in the game flying around, it's really not that bad, but whatever. I got the settings where they are, so hopefully it won't be too bad. We're full HP, we're full fuel. Do we have any... Haven't quite figured out how to get a contract. Headquarters, bar, brewery. We don't have any. There's no reason to go to the brewery. Tory roster. I guess we just exit and go out and fly around and see what we can find.
Now, with all the technical information out of the way, we are free to do whatever we want.
Yay! I'm gonna turn the
visit the local bars and see if they're willing to buy brews from us. The more bars we can deliver to, the more money we can make.
Sounds like basic business stuff.
We could start with a bar called the Pelican and Pipe.
Turn the game volume up on stream a little bit, since I had to lower it for the music.
I'll put down a marker at the location. Let's pay them a visit.
Francie's kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie. Alrighty then. Let me get situated here. I had to change up key commands a little bit. Hold on. I need to... Hold on. Let me check something. I just thought of something I should assign. My throttle actually has a little stick on it like you'd find on a controller. So what is... Okay, it's this one. All right. Cursor... Is there a way like a... I can put that on an axis, I think. Camera center is the left thumb button? Why did that not take? Oh, because I'm not on the frickin' throttle. Camera center. I'm gonna put it on the click end because that makes sense. Mini stick. Okay, yeah, it's got a little mini stick on it. Basically what you'd find on an Xbox controller. Is there... Let's try putting it on an axis and see how it behaves. Stick right. Left. Stick up, which is kind of funny because you have to, because of the way it is on the controller, you have to push it down for it to register as up. All right, let's see how that works. Ooh, that works really well, actually. All right, I like that. That's better than the... Because if I use the POV on my joystick, it just goes full to the side. Let's play around with that recenter. It auto recenters on me. Manual camera sensitivity. Block roll with plane. Camera snap back. 3 seconds. Let's try that. So if I don't move... And it actually holds it for a while. Alrighty. Let's take off. She's got a pelican and pipe bar, apparently. I'm guessing that's a bar. So let's head over there and see if we can get a contract. Oh, it's literally right there. I didn't even look at the distance. Tell you what, since we're already in the air, we're gonna fly around, see if we can find... Because one of the farmers around here said we can use the crops in his field. And I could use some wheat or potatoes or something like that. I want to make... And some more apples. I want to make something other than cider. So let's have a look-see around. I wonder if head tracking would work in this game. Okay, I think I see some fields over there. It's going to be fun to try to approach those. The way we harvest potatoes or wheat is by flying low and using our propeller to chop up the darn wheat, which is going to be interesting. I see the farms over that way. I'm gonna look at the... I'm not gonna do it right now, but I want to look at the settings at some point and see if I can change the altitude to feet like a sane person.
Spotted. I think I see a sunken wreck.
I see a fish hook. That looks like a balloon. There are pirates in this game, and they're the bad guys, and they have balloons and warships and stuff, so we're gonna try to avoid them. Because I only have this little water gun. I don't think that's going to be enough to fight off pirates. Hopefully we get some actual firepower at some point. I'm guessing you can go fishing there or something? There's a bunch of birds over there, too. Yeah, they got the speed in knots, which makes sense. It's an airplane, but the altitudes in meters? Listen, I am as pro-metric as they come, but when I'm in a plane, knots and feet and nautical miles, please. Literally every country on Earth uses knots and feet and nautical miles. All right, I'm going to do a flyover of these fields. Try to figure out what would be the best way to approach these. Looks like some... That might be potatoes down there. That one looked like it had wheat in it. One off to the right. That camera's a bit weird when you get on the edge. Over there. Come on, man. Let's go to cockpit view. In these old-ass airplanes, you can't see shit out the cockpit. I don't see any apple trees, either. Although I got the settings kind of low, I might have to get close to see them. Or were they on a different island? I honestly can't remember. Whoa! Camera is a bit finicky, not gonna lie. Okay, I do see apples down there. Yeah, I gotta get closer to see them, though. Alright. Go full throttle. I'm gonna swing back around and collect those apples. I got a boost. I literally spray water out the backside of my plane and it's a boost.
Looks like there's a sunken wreck over there.
Okay, I'm guessing that's a wreck then. That's the second one she spotted. Oh. This plane don't like going high. Try to come in at a different angle. Anything else? I got us 27 apples. Let's fly over those houses and really wake everybody up. I want everyone to know I am physically turning my head sometimes. And I don't know why. It's not going to do anything. It's just so weird whenever I play a game like this. I was like that with Ace Combat as well. Alright, looks like this direction. Let's fly low over that field on the far left side. Let's see what we can collect. Because this one looks like the safest one to approach. The others got plenty of obstacles around them. That is a big hot air balloon out there, which I think was one of the pirates. Alright, we just flew over an apple tree as well. Could be worth getting in a second pass. Alright, I'm just gonna fly low. I don't want to get too low. Okay, I don't know what these are. I'm gonna fly low over the water and refill my gun as well. I refill my boost and gun by just flying over water. Alright, I'm gonna try to get to that apple tree on the far side. I'm not 100% sure what's in this field, but it did not look like wheat. If so, it's potatoes, and I don't think our aircraft can actually harvest those, if I remember correctly. So we'll do a pass at this apple tree I saw over here, and... Alright, we're gonna try flying over one of those other fields. How are we looking for fuel? Oh, we're good. We're about 2/3 full on the cargo space as well. I kind of want to fly through those birds, because that looks like something. Alright, that field at the very end, I think had wheat in it. I'm gonna have my water boost selected because we're gonna need it to avoid those trees. This is gonna be kind of tight. Yeah, shooting them don't do anything. So we literally have to fly through them and chop them up with our propeller. And that's how we harvest wheat. Okay, coming back around for another pass. Do I have enough room to split S? No, I don't think I do. Lower my nose, build up a little speed. Yeah, I don't know if that's enough room. We'll try it. Throttle back, roll over. Give it full ass stick. Oh yeah, that was plenty of room. Alright. Coming from this angle is going to be a bit fun because we ain't going to have a lot of time to adjust once I get over these trees. We got 18 wheat on that one pass. Let's not hit the tree. Get a little distance because we're going to need it. Build up some speed.
Looks like we've received our first contract. Next time we dock, we can open the contract and read the details.
All right. I want to pick up a little bit more wheat. We have wheat and apples. Surely I'll be able to do something with that. All right, 41 apples, 48 wheat. Surely I can do something with that. I don't know what kind of drink that's gonna make. All right, where's this place we gotta go? It was right over there, wasn't it? Because... yeah, there's our house. Slash bar. And if I remember correctly, it was, hold on. Does the map... okay, yeah, map pauses. How do I zoom in? Can I zoom in? Let's see. Pending contracts. The Thirsty Sailor. They want 58 units of cider. Main ingredient is apple. I have 7 days to complete it. 3 days to accept it. I mean... how do I accept it? I mean, I know I can't do it from here, but... yeah, I can make you some cider. I got... in that case, let's get a few more apples. Let's try to fill our cargo hold up with apples then. We ain't got a lot of space left, but... get as many apples as we can, because I want to play around with ingredients and see what I can get. See what I can make. Alright, a couple of apple trees I've already picked clean over here. Any more? I can carry 15 more. I want to get as many apples as I can. Hey, Allie. We're not playing Sandrock today, sadly. Well, not sadly. I chose this game. More apples right down there. Literally one. Literally one more. I'm not making another pass for a single apple. I am good. I am playing this game for the first time. Alright, we have a contract due. I need to go look at that. So let's head back to home base. I wonder why the icon for that other bar disappeared. Maybe it'll pop back up once we get closer. Ah, we're still good for fuel. At the gym when I got a notification that you were live. Well, I hope you had a good workout. I need to get back into exercising. I've fallen completely out of my routine. I think my house is on the other side. Hope you had a good workout and burned all the calories. Oh, the sun's starting to go down. It was a really good workout. I don't have a gym membership, but I do have a elliptical machine that I would use, and I would just get on that for about 30 minutes. That was my workout routine. Which, I mean, before I had that elliptical machine, I was basically just walking around the neighborhood for 3 hours. That elliptical machine can do the same workout in less time. Ooh, that was a little on the rough side. I didn't realize we actually had time flow in this game, but now that I look up at the top left, yeah, there's actually a clock up there. So since you missed the intro, you're about to see the main thrust of this game. Obviously, I've been flying around, getting wheat out of people's fields, harvesting apples with a big water gun. And now we get to do the whole point of this game, which is make alcohol.
When the notification panel in the HUD shows up like that, it means there's something we should attend to. In this case, it means we have a new contract pending acceptance. We can manage our delivery contracts by pressing the Brew Contracts button on the docking menu. Let's do that now. Here we have all of our contracts with the newest outlined in green. Contracts that are pending can be accepted or declined by first selecting them.
Open a gym membership through insurance. That's helpful. I've unfortunately never had a job or insurance that would let me do that.
Once you accept a contract, you are committed to delivering the full amount within the number of days on the contract. If you fail to do that, there are penalties, so don't accept a contract if you don't intend to fulfill it.
Oh boy.
But right now we need the cash, so let's go ahead and accept this one.
Alright. They want 58 units of cider. We have 7 days to complete that. I have to pay for the ability to do it, but it's worth it.
Now that we've accepted the contract, it moves into the lower panel. Would you like an explanation on each field?
But the exercise it probably pays for itself in that regard, because, like, if you stay healthy, then you probably won't need the insurance as much. Alright, accept the contract, move it to the lower panel. Would you like to explain? Sure. Yeah, go ahead and explain it.
The name of the bar to deliver to. Don't worry if you forget the name. There will be an indicator on the map to remind you.
Good, because there's like a 1,000 of them around here.
Next is the category of drink. Next is the
cider.
number of brews required.
58.
This is the minimum required quality that we must meet or exceed, though not all contracts have a quality requirement. Regardless, we should still try to deliver the best brews we can to avoid angering our clients.
Alright, deliver the best we can. Even though they don't have a quality specification this time.
This is the desired main ingredient of the brew. It's okay to include other ingredients too, as long as it doesn't exceed the main ingredient. This is
Honestly,
the min and max alcohol content our brew must be between. Don't go outside this ABV range when adding yeast, otherwise it won't satisfy the contract.
4 and 13. I was gonna say we could just use the cider recipe we had earlier, but I can't remember what its alcohol content was. So it might be higher than 13. I don't think it is, but it's gonna be close.
Lastly, there's the number of days we are given to deliver the goods. Try your best not to be late. Not only would that fail the contract, but it would also anger the bar owner. Well, that's just about all there is to know about contracts, so let's get to it.
Keep an eye out for Apple. I already have Apple. All right. So main thrust of this game. Let's see. We need to... No, don't... inventory. That's what I'm looking for. Everything to the brewery. So we use the aircraft to move product around and harvest ingredients that we can then turn into drinks in our brewery, which we're heading to right now. Thank God for Francie. We never would have got this freaking bar off the ground.
Contract, we'll want to make a brew that will fulfill the terms. Shall I explain some helpful features in the brewery?
Yeah, sure. We never would have got this bar off the ground without her.
First, let's start by opening the contract panel. In the accepted contracts panel, at the end, there's a button which will pin the contract in the brewery. Just click that button now. Great. We've pinned the contract. Listed here is our main ingredient and the required type of brew.
All right, main ingredient, apple, blah, blah, blah.
Now let's see if we have a recipe for that brew. Let's open the recipe panel. Here's all the recipes we've collected so far. You can pin any one of them for easy reference by clicking them. Let's find a recipe for our desired brew type, made from our desired ingredient.
Bland apple brandy. They don't want brandy, they want cider. So bland apple cider.
You don't have to use a recipe from the book. If you're feeling lucky, you can try experimenting, but recipes are a more reliable method. Hopefully we can find more recipes as we explore the bay. The rest is up to us. Happy brewing.
Justice accused you of hoarding water? Is it the part where he's investigating, like, the suspicions of people hoarding water? And he's, like, asking you questions? Because when that happened, he didn't accuse me. He was just doing, like, a regular investigation, asking questions. Interesting. Alright, get rid of that. Alright, Thirsty Sailor wants... Didn't I already make some of this? Hold on. Yes, my apple cider from earlier is 17% alcohol. So that will not satisfy the contract. We have to make more. Well, hopefully... How many we need? We need 58. Alright. Is there a way it can tell us? Alright, let's put the majority of our apples in there. Leave me about 20. Can I have it? You want the 17% alcohol apple cider? I can't bring up my memory. There we go. It's literally called bland-ish apple cider. It's a 1-star drink. We're selling it in our bar. I don't know how much we're charging people to drink that crap. You want the 17% alcohol. I understand. Oh, I gotta do this again. Alright, leave me 20 apples to play with. And the contract wants 4 to 13. If we distill it or ferment it. Oh crap, I've forgotten which ones gives us the higher yield. I think fermenting gives us the highest yield, but lower alcohol content, if I remember correctly. Let's add a little yeast. How do I add? I've forgotten how to add yeast. Prickly wheat. No, I don't want to add wheat. I want to add yeast. I just played the tutorial last night. And I have completely forgotten. There's like a button I'm supposed to hit. That when I'm done. What button is it? Enter? No. 51. I'm done. What? I can't bring the yeast over. I have forgotten how to tell the thing I'm done adding ingredients. And I just want to throw my yeast in there now. Is there a help button? No, that resets. Inventory, roster. Is time still clicking? It says it's 18:19 right now. I'll check that again a little bit. Add an apple. Mostly apples for this. I don't want to throw in any wheat. I want to... I'm done. That should be enough. There's a button I'm supposed to push somewhere. Don't make me look it up, game. Okay, that basically just resets it if I go back, if I hit create again. That's a reset. This switches between percentage and numbers. I can add 3 main ingredients, a sub-ingredient. Don't want to push that. The yeast is right here. Is there like something over here I'm supposed to click? I honestly don't freaking remember, and I just played the tutorial last night. Frack it. I got my phone right here. I'm gonna look it up. I'm a professional. Not really, but... Why is my phone dinging? No, I don't care about your darn short. Let's see. Brew... Barons... Tutorial... making beer, fighting pirates... It's literally giving me, like, real brewing recipes. Which I don't want. I mean, I do, but... Let's try this one. Just scrolling through the video trying to find a point where it's talking about it. I think they are not in the tutorial, though. Nope, they're not. Okay. Maybe a sub-ingredient? I'm not 100% sure how to add that. Because if in the tutorial, there's a button that I clicked when I was done adding ingredients. What if I throw in 1 wheat in there? Like, there was a button that I clicked to say, I am done now, and I want to add the yeast. No, it's not enter. Let's add the apples back in. Okay, that was one more than I wanted, but whatever. Shift back. Is there a control for it? Because I thought it was an on-screen thing. Forward, backward, left, right, up, down, activate. Apparently we're going to get a boat at some point. Which makes sense, but a lot of water. Action was space. Let's try that. That didn't do squat. Pause. Pause. It's not a bug. The bug is my brain. Dock, ability, reverse. Engine on, off. We're not in the plane at the moment. I am confusion. I don't want to have to play the tutorial again. Because this literally picked up right after. Hold on, it's not escape. Not space. I'm about to go down the keyboard. Okay, it's none of the key commands. It was an on-screen button, and now I just can't. Maybe if I just dump all the apples in there. I don't think that's it, though. I shouldn't have to do that. I can give it everything we got. That's gonna put us over the... I didn't push anything. Oh, we have to fill it up. I see now. So, slight problem with that. This needed to be less than 13% alcohol. And it's up to 17%. Oh no, this is the... Oh, okay, I'm remembering now. This is our maximum alcohol. So, based on the ingredients we added, we can get up to a 17.8 if we ferment it, or 36.6 if we distill it. Now we add yeast to try to boost that up. Less than 13. I'm going to try to get it to like 10... Right, one more dash. Yep, 10.2 if we ferment it. So we're going to want to ferment this. So we just have to fill the darn pot up. That's how we do it. All right, ferment. We'll make cider, high yield. Lower unit value, lower alcohol percentage, but it gives you a higher yield. So we're going to ferment. They wanted how many units of it? I don't even remember. Goopy apple cider. No stars. It's worth 7 silver. Well, I don't want to go out and collect ingredients. I mean, they didn't have a quality requirement, so we're going to give them bottom of the barrel stuff. Oh my god. Why is it black? What have we made? It looks like used motor oil. We're gonna sell this to people? I wouldn't drink that either. I can't bring my contracts up right now. Tell you what, we're gonna put this in the crap bottle. Oh, that's the bottle cap. I wanted... No, not... There we go. Let's find the world's worst bottle. We're not using the fancy bottles on this. Yeah, just basic Mitch bottle. And a basic cork / cap. Yeah, put a skull on it. That's exactly what it needs. And a label. It definitely ain't Crown Royal, I can tell you that right now. Smooth and great taste. That would be false advertising. Handcrafted perfection. Well, it's handcrafted. I don't know about perfection. Old-fashioned. If they were drinking this in the olden days, I don't think we would have made it to this point. This does look like something a pirate would drink. We're gonna use that one. We don't want a label that traces it back to us, and we're gonna smash the bottle up a bit. Alright, I guess we'll finish this. Alright, can I look at my contracts now? They wanted 58 units of cider. And I have 7 days to do it. I have 80. Oh, you know what? You know what I might do? Oh, no, I can't. I just remembered. Because the contract wanted maximum 13% alcohol. So I can't use the one that's in my bar. I have to use this crap. Oh, boy. I feel kind of bad. Because, like, the stuff on my bar at least has 1 star. But this shit isn't gonna sell worth a damn. Alright, I mean, we have it. Load me up. No, I want rid of it. They can have all of it. Okay, it's in the plane now. We'll leave the wheat here. Let's see. Pin this. Oh, not the recipe. Oh yeah, that. Okay. All right. Let's take this to them. I don't want to go to the bar. Oh yeah, time does move in here. It's 22:19 now. All right. I don't want to go to the bar. There's probably nothing for me to do there. We're actually gonna sell this.
That was very kind of the farmer to donate his water bombing equipment. I'm sure we can put it to good use.
Oh, I forgot we had the water bombs.
It's installed on the secondary ability slot on the plane. Like most abilities, it too is dependent on the water meter to function. Just use the secondary input to use the secondary ability. If we have more than one secondary ability equipped, we can cycle the abilities with this input. At some point, we should give it a try and water bomb some of the farm fields.
I forgot I had that. All right, let's start the engine. I don't want to push buttons for that yet, because I have kind of forgotten what my button to fire the secondary is. Oh, we pounded the steps a little bit. Okay, that button. That wasn't me! I didn't do that! Leave the scene of the crime! We gotta get out of here. I'm gonna drop this, used motor oil off. And then we'll go collect some more stuff. Oh, she even comments on my landings when I do a good job. Alright, we just gotta find the dock. It's right there. It should be perpendicular to the pier, so... This doesn't look like a high-end bar. Maybe they'll be okay with it. Alright. Enter the bar. Yeah, this doesn't look like top shelf. Alright, talk to owner.
Good timing. Come in. I was just starting to run low on brews.
Ah, we got your delivery.
Then.
It's not good. The last batch was better.
This brew seems barely drinkable, but I'm so low on stock, I have to take it.
Yeah, I don't blame you for being mad at me for that.
Well,
Admittedly,
the contract is complete. I'll let you know when I need some more.
This was my first contract. Now that I have some idea of what I'm doing, I can do a better job. What local news we got going? Let's see. Ongoing war between these two people appears in a deadlock. Somebody's offensive stalled due to logistical issues. Pirate airship visits Fari. Pirate smog balloons over crest, potentially hazardous.
You're here again? I'm still trying to sell off that last...
Gossip.
I used to be a sailor before all of this. It was hard work. The sea's pretty unforgiving. The pay was good, but I had enough of that life. Too dangerous. The only danger I face now are the angry patrons if I run out of beer, but now I have you to help me with that.
I mean, they're probably going to be angry after drinking what we just gave you, but... Alright, we'll talk to you later. Okay, now that I have the bomb, because I didn't have that before... Oh crap,
They didn't seem very happy with that. That brew quality didn't go over very well.
Yeah, we'll fix that next time. Alright. We have a constant speed prop that we can throw into reverse on this plane at least, so I can back out of here. Although it is not very fast in reverse. Alright, that boat's not going to be in the way. Alright, let's head back over to those farm fields now that I have a water bomb. Get a little bit more wheat and harvest whatever the heck else is in those fields. They look like potatoes. In which case, we can probably make some vodka. Which I think is going to go over a lot better than the motor oil apple cider. I should probably work on getting some more apples. I'll have to find some apple trees. There's a couple over on the right side over there. Alright, let's just see what we get if I drop the bomb. This is one hell of a way to harvest crops. I wonder if I can... Like, what comes out of that if I hit it? Something does. Oh, that's honey. Okay. I can't help but notice we don't have any lights on this airplane. I guess it's a good thing it's not very cloudy today. Go for potatoes. All right, let's get some wheat. I had the gun selected instead of the boost. Alrighty. And we'll go get some apples. Oh, I've completely fucked that up. Okay, it's fine though. Let's dedicate the rest of our cargo space to apples then. We just gotta find them. I didn't get much honey, but we'll play around with it a bit. I kind of want to do some experimenting. There's an apple tree. Right over there. Just saw it out the corner of my eye. I still got more space.
Fuel check 3/4 full.
Alright, plenty. We got plenty. As long as I don't run around on full throttle all the time. Oh, there's some more over there. Tell you what, we'll drop a bomb on these, I guess they're beehives? We'll come back over and collect them. I saw some apple trees over here. I'll buy us a few apples. Let's swing back around, get that honey. And then we'll do one more pass on those apple trees, and that probably will fill our cargo bay up. I think they were over here. Yep. Right here. I see pirate airships out there. Alright, it's not that apple tree, the one to the left. Alright. Almost. We'll swing by that one apple tree. That pirate airship out there is kind of close. This should fill up our cargo bay. And if not, I'll go harvest some more honey. 111. Honey it is. Bombs away. Bombs away. I don't really have a lot of water, so I'm not going to use the boost. Probably should have got some potatoes, actually, instead of honey, but oh well. If there's any space left in the cargo bay after this, I'll get some taters. Nope, there ain't. Awesome. Let's fill up on water and then head back to headquarters. Alright, we got water. There's a bank? It hasn't told me about the bank yet, so let's not worry about that. Okay, we picked up quite a lot that time. Inventory. Transfer all. I guess we'll throw you in the bar. I really don't want to. I can discard it, but we might as well try to make some money off of it. Alright, do we have any... Oh, we do. Notifications, new contracts. Thirsty Sailor? They want more? They want vodka. Wispy wheat is the main ingredient. 4 days to accept, 7 days to complete. Didn't I just say we were going to be making some vodka? Alright, to the brewery we go. Before we head back out, we might want to check the airplane's fuel. I didn't look at that. I mean, she said we had 3/4, so we should be good. All right, contracts. Pin that. Let's see. 27 units of vodka. 12 and 24. Primarily using wheat here. All right, let's create. See, now we have to be careful. Let's try to get 20% potato. I might need to go get some more wheat. As long as the primary ingredient stays as wheat, we should be good. Well, it's not black, so we got that going for us. All right, its max potential right now is 17.8. Could get it higher if I distill it. So fermenting it, let's see, how many, we need 27. I'm gonna try distilling this. Oh, no, we went over. Shoot. I can't take yeast out. All right. Well, let's try to get the highest alcohol we can by fermenting then. All right, 17.8. Best we can do, I guess. I mean, it's higher than the minimum. I wanted to try distilling, though. Sludge prickly lager. No, we're not selling this. We're gonna try that again. Which means we gotta go back out and get some more shit then. I don't know if we have any. Okay, if wheat's the primary ingredient, there wasn't a lot of wheat left in that field. We don't get that stuff back. Well, we have 7 days to complete it. Let's head up to the bar. The stream's probably gonna lag because the bar tends to lag a bit. What our sales report look like? We've made 40 silver from 2 units of the bland apple cider. No one to gossip with. Who the heck's running the bar? Alright, let's head down to the hangar. Because there's a guy behind the counter. I didn't hire him. Alrighty. What are we looking at on fuel? 416, that's probably fine. I could get a compact frame. We could carry more cargo. Cargo would be lighter, if I'm reading that correctly. And we get a 0.5 boost power per unit of cargo, but the capacity will drop by 40%, which is not what I want. So I'm hoping for something that gives me bigger cargo capacity. Form a rapid embleman. Power boost. Greater drag reduces top speed. Stable light wing gives greater lift and tight turns. Okay. Is there a way to increase? What kind of equipment we got on this thing? Fire short range, high rate of fire, stream of water. Ingredient launcher. But that would consume ingredients, which we don't want. Launch bottles of brew that burst into concussive ball of fire. I could just lob a Molotov at them. What the heck? You know what? I'm not worried about, really. What kind of upgrades we got? Upgrade water, cage trap. Oh, you can get underwater ingredients. A winch, propeller collection lever, sharp blade, allows you to harvest from tougher wheat fields. More advanced ale filtration, collect more air ingredients. Well, hold on. What do we actually have? Less repair costs, higher fill-up rate, higher water capacity, tight turns, stable lift, less damage, less fuel consumption, but less cargo weight. Each water adds weight. Greater drag reduces top speed. Less fuel capacity. Not good high altitude performance. An engine will cut out when damaged by smog. Fantastic. I really don't think there's anything for us to do then. Is there a way to zoom this in? That brings up the world map. I feel like there should be a way to zoom this in, and I don't... I'm clicking buttons, I'm messing with the mouse. Alright, well, it's 5:30 in the morning. Maybe the sun will start coming up. Guess the only thing we can really do then is take off and look around, see if we see any more fields. Clear prop. Are these two islands connected? They are not. Let's circle this big island in front of us then. See if we can see any fields or something. Because these two main islands are where we're operating. That's the bar we have a contract with down there. I need wheat primarily. And I believe, yep, I see some wheat. And some potatoes. Alright, let's concentrate on the wheat first. We'll start with this field right below us then. We'll get lined up as best we can. Ooh, that looks like a big pirate airship out there. Is it just me, or does it look like it's heading this way?
We're at 500 meters.
Thank you. Thank you, Francie. Wonder if that's short for anything. This corner is going to be a bit difficult with that tree there. Also take note of that hot air balloon right in my way. This is not the greatest field, because these obstacles are very close to it. No matter what direction I approach from. We got a little slow there. Just a few more passes and we'll have this. We'll probably be full on wheat. How the hell are we collecting this stuff? Like, I get it, we're chopping it up with the prop, but how's it getting into the cargo bay? I'm getting more use out of my TOTOS in this game than I do with Flight Simulator, which is funny. Alright, one more pass on the field. We won't need much. We'll be full of wheat. I might just drop it off at the brewery and come back out and get some more stuff. Alright, we're full. So I think I'll just drop this off at the brewery, come back, get some more potatoes and apples and honey and stuff. Let's see. There was definitely more wheat and potatoes there. Passed over some apple trees. And I see some honey in the distance as well. Alright, we don't need to get this high. We'll stretch this glide a bit. Approach speed about 60 knots in this airplane, probably, I'm guessing. I hope I don't hit that sailboat. Oh, 50 knots seems to do it, actually. A little bit of throttle. We are putting a pounding on those pontoons. Alright, we'll do a high-speed water taxi. I landed pretty far back. Alright, just pull her right on in here. Throttle out. And we'll just coast right into position. A little bit more throttle. I might turn off the auto docking. Alright, it's 8:56 a.m. We are just over half a tank of fuel. So I'm just going to transfer all that wheat here. And then we'll go get some more stuff. Everything except wheat, basically. Days to complete. Does it actually tell me how many days I have left? Because I took this on 2nd of January, so I should still have... I'm curious if that will go down. Alright, we don't need to refuel, so we can just exit. Alright, can I actually turn off? So that doesn't change. Why is the attitude indicator that small? It's like the world's most useless attitude indicator. Animated text, difficulty easy, home on, instrument left, dialogue scaled up, pirate activity low. I thought there was a way to, like, turn off auto dock. Autopilot mode distance? I haven't even tried the autopilot. Is there a button for that? Just auto level. Cursor autopilot off, manual mode stability on, landing guide on, flight throttle 0 to 1. Air dock? I wonder what that means. I guess there's no way to turn off the auto docking. Oh well. Okay, we want to... We're good on wheat, I think, so we just need everything else. I'm gonna try to make this vodka the best possible vodka we can make. I want to see some stars this time. I want that vodka to make me see stars. That's how you know it's the good stuff. Alright. I think those are the honey tree things over there. So we'll circle... We'll basically come into a downwind of them. We'll drop a few bombs. That is actually... Are those apple trees? Yes, yes they are. Cool, I need more apples too. Lined up with these fields. Do our first bombing run here. Target in sight. And pickle, 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 pickle. Shoot up an apple tree. All right, and we'll come back around and pick all that up. Try not to fly into the wheat. We don't want any more wheat. Get some honey while we're out here. Pickle. It's just a water bomb. It's just a water bomb. I want to make everyone know that's clear. I know it sounds like high explosive, but it's not. It's just dihydrogen monoxide. Not HE. Distinctly not HE. Alright, I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of this. And... pickle. The cursor gets really weird. Oh, it was a direct hit, though. It gets weird when it passes over things. Let's not pick up any more apples. Let's go over the water real quick. Fill up our water tank. Alright, we don't need apples. Let's get the rest of these potatoes. And some more honey. The 43 apples.
You're slightly fatigued.
Oh, I guess that's what the health, the 50 under. How come I'm at 50? She's at 95. She must be actually getting some sleep. Oop, wrong button. I think I missed. So I must have to get sleep at some point then. Try to get a little bit more honey here. I think we're good on both apples and potatoes. Wow, that is not at all where the cursor was pointing. This ain't gonna be a good pass. Nope. Try again. Get a little bit more distance. Was not nearly enough. Wow.
We've reached 500 meters.
Thank you, Francie. We ain't gonna be up here long. Rudder left, rudder, left rudder. Right rudder now. I keep missing. What the hell? I was scoring bullseyes left and right a while ago. I guess I'm just not giving myself enough room, but I feel like I am. There we go. Alright, frack it. We'll get a few more apples. That'll be the easiest thing to get. Really? There. A little bit of wheat. Really? It didn't collect any? Just to get that one last square footage.
Light collision. Damage sustained.
There we go.
Fuel check. Half full.
Damage sustained. Light collision. Need to get back to base anyway. My guy's starting to get fatigued. Where's my health at? I guess it doesn't show it here. Hold it off, hold it off, hold it off, hold it off. It's not an asphalt runway, I don't need to do that. Alright, we actually went over on our cargo. We're at 121 out of 120, so we're slightly overloaded.
Hello? Is this working now? Oh, I have to hold the button down. Is that right?
Oh god, it's Francie's mom.
Hi, Mom. Yes, it's working. You know this isn't really the best time. Oh, hello, dear. Well, you know your father and I were just wondering how on earth we could get in touch with you, and then I was talking to Mrs. Arkwright from across the street. You remember her youngest, Eliza, don't you? Well, it turns out she's engaged now to a doctor.
Well, good for her.
Yes, I remember Lizzie from school. Well, good for her. So anyway, her eldest, Simon, well, he became an engineer, and it turns out he's an expert in shortwave radio, and he had a spare one. So I asked if we could borrow it, and he came around and set it up for us. He's such a lovely young man and so polite. Didn't you used to like him when you were at school? I think he's still single now.
Oh boy.
No, I didn't, Mom. He's creepy, and he used to put dead insects in my backpack.
I didn't expect their expressions to actually get animated like that.
Your father and I were a bit worried about you flying around in that dangerous-looking machine. So we'll just give you a call from time to time to make sure everything is all right, okay?
Okay.
Not really, Mom. We need to keep the radio line open for emergencies.
Yeah, Mom. She can call. We probably have a phone somewhere. She can
Good.
call you.
Well, that's settled then. Now I really must be going. It's the church bridge club today, and I'm going to be late. Bye now!
So I guess her mom must be on the island, but it was kind of implied she's not from here.
Something tells me she's gonna be calling way too often.
Yeah, she probably will be. How do I dock D key, I believe? Yep. Let's go to the hang... Yeah, well, no, I meant to go to brewery. Oh, well. We got 22 gold. We took a little bit of damage there, but no big deal. I will go ahead and refuel, though. 43 silver. Wasn't too bad. Alright. Transfer all. Alright. Surely that's enough wheat to complete this contract. The trauma, I know, right? Like, each and every pilot has got a pro and a con. So, like, the guy I'm playing as, what's his name? Nigel. Let's see. He can collect extra ingredients. It becomes dizzy after prolonged periods in the pilot seat. So we're probably going to want him to rest up a bit. I haven't seen a way to actually do that yet, though. And Francie here, her downside is her parents occasionally call the plane to check on her. And it gives her a fatigue penalty. Oh, she's got a backstory. Daughter of a merchant in the Marith capital, she helped with sales and arranged transportation of expensive industrial equipment to her clients. Not long ago, she opened a shop and found nearly all her father's expensive equipment was gone. The back entrance jarred open, and the floor covered in black soot, undoubtedly by the hands of the smog-covered pirates that the family refused to do business with. Knowing her stolen family wares are contributing to the misery of the Adley Bay pirate encroachment, she decides to beat them at their own game with what little brewing equipment they had left. Little brewing equipment? She had, like, freaking all the stuff in the brewery was from her. That's a little brewing equipment? There's multiple darn silos over there. And stills and everything. Big ones, the copper stills. That's little brewing equipment? Damn. Does Nigel have a backstory? Barred from training at the Marith Flight Academy after they found a forgotten flask of whiskey tucked into his pocket. Awesome. Listen, I've never known a pilot who didn't also drink, right? I'm gonna say that right now. Undeterred by the setback, Nigel refused to give up on his goal of becoming a career pilot and leaned on his own, or learned on his own with very little flight hours on his record. That's not a good idea. Eager to find someone that will let him near an airplane. Well, apparently Francie was that someone. These two have a couple of bucks, a little bit of brewing equipment, asterisks, and a dream. They bought this building, all 3 floors of it. They bought the plane. I don't know where they got the money for all this, although granted, it's like 1920s, so still, like, it would have been expensive. Francie here has definitely been the goat, because she has basically done all the work. We just fly the plane. Alright. Contracts. 7 days to complete. We need 27 units of vodka. And this. Let's see. Do we have any vodka recipes? Show me everything that includes wispy wheat. Oh, wow, that's a slow scroll speed. Wispy wheat, alright. Beer, vodka, sweet wispy vodka. 40% wheat, 20% honey. Let's try to go for that. 40 wheat, 20 honey. And it's distilled, which is what I want. Alright. Let's dump in as much wheat as we can. And then some honey. Okay, 70-30. We missed the mark a bit. Alright, we're going to try to distill this. We need to make sure that we do not go above 24. So I'm going to be very careful with the amount of yeast I add. Just that one little click. I see 22.8. Whoa. Yep, we're going to stop right there. 23.6. Max is 24. We're good. And we're going to ferment and distill. Let's actually get something that's worth drinking this time. Yellow prickly vodka. 2 stars. Sells for 32 silver. I will take it. Since this is our first bottle of stuff that's actually good, we're gonna give it a fancy bottle. Yeah, nice flat flask shape there. Not a cork. Cap, spring, latch cap, twist cap. I don't think it's good enough for the square cap. Let's go with the... Is that a screw-on cap? That looks like a screw-on cap. Let's go with that. You know what's neat? And I might try making a custom label. It's got to be a PNG 512 by 512 32-bit. So I'm gonna look into making a custom label that I can import. All right, it actually looks good too. Like, look at that, it's clear. I know it's a vodka though, so it's a little bit on the amber side. It looks more like a light brandy than a vodka, but all right. Hold on, what was that one? Artisan blend, yeah, sure. I like the bottle. We'll give it a little bit of weather. Cap and label are good. Let's name it. What are we gonna name this drink? It's gotta have vodka in the name. Not our best vodka. And my caps lock is on. Not our best vodka. Anyone in the chat got a name recommendation? It's not our best vodka, but it certainly isn't the worst thing to come out of this brewery. I think that last bottle was the sludge at the bottom of the still. I suck at naming. You ain't the only one. When I was playing the tutorial yesterday and I had to name my bar, I stared at the screen for a solid 5 minutes. We'll go with this name. Not our best vodka. We'll be a bit snarky. Change that label back to what it's supposed to be. Alright, how many did that give me? I needed... How many did I need? I needed 27. Got me 40. Alright. Had to ask ChatGPT to name my workshop. I literally just named mine Despa's. I think I named my workshop in Porsche Nuts and Bolts or Junk Drawer or something like that. Alright. We needed... How many? He needs 27. So I'm going to put... Let's see. 27 minus 40. That would be 17, I think. So transfer... Crafty Cactus, that's a good one. He needs 27. Oh, I like this. 27. And it just does the math for me. 13. And it put 27 in the plane and 13 in the bar. Goopy apple cider. You know what? We are going to transfer this all to the brewery. I wonder if there's a way to, like, repurpose this somehow. Because I don't think that's gonna sell. Let's go to the bar real quick and see if we have any. Oh, we got some new people I'll talk to at least. Sales report. Yeah, no one's buying it. Well, I mean, this is the same sales report. That's because it hasn't even been a full day yet. That's why. Let's gossip a bit.
Hello, Inspector. It's nice of you to come and visit us. Can I get you a drink?
Why, yes. I hope you have something a little better than last time.
We have something that's 2-star instead of 1-star now. Not our best vodka.
Let's see how this tastes. Yes, this brew is rather acceptable. Not bad.
Uh-oh. OBS has frozen. Am I still streaming? Pirate gunships are repeatedly sighted over Vol'jin, harassing anyone who tries to enter the area. I am still streaming. Awesome. Yeah, I'm kind of scared going into the bar. Yes, I did. I'm kind of scared coming into the bar just because it's so... I don't know why it's so demanding on the GPU and all. You can have some wheat. I'll give you 20 wheat. You give me 1 gold for that.
I appreciate the help.
You know what? I'll give you some potatoes as well. You can have 20 potatoes.
Thanks. I appreciate the help.
Goodbye. Alright, let's... Who are you? Really hope to get a beer, but I guess they don't have it here. Not yet. We'll work on that. Alright, let's get to the hangar. Check, check. Okay, OBS is responding now. Yeah, I'm gonna try to avoid... I might file a bug report for that, because I don't know why the performance is so bad in the bar. Okay. Inventory, we have the 27 vodka that has to go to Thirsty Sailor, which was right across the bay, if I remember correctly. However... Yeah, he's... is there a way to... Oh, rest. Okay. Let's see. It's 1848. You know what? You can rest. I'll give you a 12-hour rest. That'll get us to 6 in the morning, basically. Almost 7. Yep, 6:48. And that should put both of you back. Yep. Alright. Okay, let's go ahead and get this to the client. Why is that dialogue still on my screen? Speaking of bug reports, the dialogue is stuck on my screen. Can I... Oh, maybe when we get to the actual client, it will fix itself. See, that guy was over here, if I remember correctly. Sailboat, please don't get in my way. While I'm out and about, after I drop off these drinks... Wait, didn't she say that it will be marked for me? It isn't marked. Alright, I'm gonna try to approach perpendicular since it's gonna drop me off when I get out of the bar. We gotta be perpendicular. Alright. Enter the bar. Hold on, let me check what the performance looks like when I'm in this bar. Not nearly as bad. For some reason, when I'm in my own bar, it's just hammering the GPU, which I know that scene is pretty complicated because you're only seeing one side of the bar. There's a whole nother side you can go look at. And it probably does have a decent amount of assets just loaded in right behind the camera, but I still feel like it shouldn't perform that badly. All right, talk to owner.
Just the plane I was hoping to see. Looks like you've got something for me.
I do. Here's your delivery.
The that you have don't fulfill the contract. Why did you bother coming?
They don't? Made from the wrong ingredient? Oh. Wispy wheat. And I made it with prickly wheat. I didn't even notice that. Hold on, are these the bottles of the stuff I delivered last time? Because they look like they are.
I wish the Marioth military up north would help us out with this pirate situation. The nation is too busy with their own squabbles to honor the protection treaty between them and the Adley Bay. I'm sure the pirates know this, and it's why they're here now. They know not to cause too much of a commotion, or the military will be forced to intervene.
So, we're gonna have to fix that. We got 6 days to fix that. Brewery review, goopy apple cider, barely drinkable, 0 out of 5. Oh, I'm front page and not in a good way. Patrons visited Despa's Bar and Grill in order to try the latest creation from the Brew Barons. Unfortunately, the cider apple, that's a weird drink, was so unpalatable that drunkards were unable to finish a single glass, and some reportedly had to seek medical attention for stomach issues. The inspector from the police said that the complaints have been received and that this issue could lead to a health and safety inspection. That explains why the inspector was there. Residents of the lake complain about unsightly billboards. Residents of Volku complain about unsightly billboards. Well, no one likes advertising. Well, the good news is I have a lot more drinks I can throw in my bar. The bad news is I can't look at contracts from here. The additional bad news is I don't know where wispy wheat is. If that's prickly wheat, then where can I get wispy wheat? And I can't zoom in on this. All I can do is bring up the world map. Well then.
You know, dear, your father and I just wonder if this is the best career choice for you.
Not now, mother. Oh yeah, she took a decent penalty there. Because she was 100, probably 99, same as my guy, on her fatigue, but now she's 85. Alright, the only thing to do then is find a wheat field and maybe it'd be a good idea to venture out to another island then. Looks like there is some pirate activity over that way. Not all of these islands have pirates around them. Let's head off to this small island over here. I'm gonna try pushing the level key. There's a button to auto level the damn. It just snaps the plane over. We're gonna head out to this island. And give it a little bit more throttle. I feel like a plane like this could easily make 90 knots across the ground. Maybe there's a wheat field over here. I don't know. Oh, we're actually making 100 knots. I'm at probably 90% throttle, but glad I refueled then. If we run into pirates, we're going to turn tail and run, because I don't think I can really fight them. I see what looks like there might be a lighthouse on this island. Possibly. There might be a town, and a town means there's probably farms. And a farm means there might be different types of wheat. Now we're tracking basically straight east, so I just gotta go west to get back home. Wispy wheat is what we're looking for. I didn't even pay attention to that. I thought wheat was gonna be wheat, but nope, we got different varieties. Damn shame jet engines hadn't been invented yet. I wonder if I could get low and like constantly hold the boost down. I swear it looks like that pirate airship's getting closer to the town. You can actually see the mainland off in the distance as well. Okay, this island looks like we have some seaside cliffs, a volcano, and I still think that might be a lighthouse. Note to developers. Think about adding airports to some of the islands and land-based airplanes that can carry more stuff and can't land on water, but they're faster. Because we gotta fly back. I'm gonna give it full throttle. It's taking too long. I know full throttle is going to burn fuel faster, but it was taking its sweet time getting over here. Okay. That lighthouse is looking more and more like a big tree.
We've reached an island.
Happily? Is that what she said? Alright, let's do a look-see. See if there's anything worth harvesting over here. That's really pretty. We're flying right over a reef right now. Oh, there's something down there. Looks like an old military thing. What are these white, big-ass dandelions?
I spotted something right over there.
I wonder what that is. Do we have to land next to it, or like do a flyby, or... Oh, there's a treasure chest. I don't know.
Spotted. I think I see a sunken wreck.
Yeah, I don't really know how to collect that stuff. I'm guessing the sunken wrecks, we just have to land and... Do I even have the equipment to do anything about it? Clancy, how the hell did you see that from the air? I didn't see it till we were right over it. What kind of eyeballs does this chick have? I'm gonna do a flyby on this boat. What happens if I shoot a pine tree?
I don't think our equipment can collect this item.
Guess not. Guess we need a better gun. Alright, where are those big dandelions? And... pickle. Well, I can collect that. Okay, where'd they go?
Spotted crane, a slow-moving migratory bird that has saved many sailors lost at sea by guiding them towards unseen
I was in a
landmarks.
turn.
The spotted crane is viewed as a symbol of protection and wealth. They're a protected bird in the region, though illegal poachers have been known to target them for their feathers that fetch a high price on the black markets.
Awesome. Don't freeze my darn screen when I'm in a turn, please. So I'm guessing this is a bird sanctuary or something? Okay, I can bomb those trees, but Didn't look like anything came out of them to collect. And there's no humans over here, so there's not going to be wheat. Alright, I guess we just gotta stay over at the main island for now. Alright, back to the main island, and let's see if we can find some actual wispy wheat. Is there an autopilot function? Because the settings implied that there was. Does cursor mode autopilot? I guess that's like steering with the mouse. Because I feel like having the ability to like move, to just kind of speed up the transition between islands would be a nice ability. Got different cameras I can play around with though. I don't know. I'm guessing when it means autopilot, it's like mouse steering. I'm using the wiki to prepare for all the missions I have upcoming, so I'm prepared and not waiting for things to build. Yeah, prepare as much as you can is the name of those games. Alright, full throttle, and we're gonna boost every now and then. Yep, prepare as much as you can. Ooh, I can rotate the camera around. I do have a light on my airplane. How come it's not on? It seems to rotate around the back of the airplane, though. It's a shame the gauges don't work. Francie in the back doing her thing. What we got here? Oh, hell. Just descend. You're fine. We got an RPM and airspeed. I'm guessing that's probably an oil temperature or something down there. Maybe altimeter, and a compass, and a slipping ball. It's actually the reason why I basically constantly have had the prepared for 4 missions. I've basically constantly had the research center working on things for me. Every time they complete one thing, I'd say, get on the next one. And as we saw at the end of my stream the other day, I had more machines ready. I'm just now getting to like the advanced industrial stuff where I'm gonna start needing that. And I have like the tiers after that researched already for some equipment. Alright, let's circle around this outer island. I feel like I haven't explored that one all that much. Oh, Freya C must be on crack or something because she barely ever gets fatigued. My guy's down at 66 and she's chilling at 80. I think it was legal in the 1920s. Alright, we gotta find a wheat field that's not prickly wheat. Apple trees, an old lighthouse, and some windmills.
Spotted. Looks like there's a sunken wreck over there.
Thank you, Francie. Oh, wow. You look down in that little bay there, there's actually a bar. You'd have to land and taxi into that. You couldn't land right next to it.
I spotted something right over there.
I see it as well. It's a treasure chest. I don't see wheat fields. So I did most of the farming on this island yesterday. And if this island's got prickly wheat, I wonder if the other one had wispy wheat and I just wasted it all on that bad drink. Let's find out. There should be a little bit of wheat left on that farm. It literally took most of the day to fly over to that island that had nothing on it except giant dandelions. Alright. Well, one of these fields has got wheat. It's that far one over there, if I remember correctly. The rest are potatoes. That's tater. That's more potatoes. Alright, please be wispy wheat. Nope, it's prickly wheat.
3/4 full.
Thank you. So where the hell is wispy wheat then? What time is it, IRL? I wanted to go till like 1 a.m. 12:30 now. Let's land, get our pilots rested. We can throw all these drinks into the bar. They should sell better than what's already in there. 12:23. Awesome. Pelican in the Pipe. I might go there at some point. I hope I don't have to, like, fail this contract. Because that would really suck. On the East Coast as well. East Coast, best coast. I really don't have a preference, actually. Alright, we used up a good amount of fuel today. You can, yeah, transfer there, and you can go here. And this, I don't know, we'll hold on to it, and maybe we can turn it into a Molotov cocktail in the future. Probably about all it's good for. Alright, so we do have some actual drinks worth drinking now. Let's actually go to the brewery. And let's have a play around. Let's see if we can invent a drink. Since I don't have... Yeah, wispy wheat. I have no idea where to get that. Not on either of the two main islands. It wasn't on Caplith. Let's see if we can just spitball something. Let's make our main ingredient potatoes. We'll throw in all my potatoes. That's not a lot of potatoes now that I think about it. So our main ingredient's probably going to end up being apples. Let's throw in about... Leave me 30 apples. Let's throw in some wheat. Leave me about 10 wheat. Alright. Throw in an additional 10 apples. And 4 wheat. So our main ingredient's going to be apple, but we have some wheat and potatoes in there as well. Alright, if we ferment this, we can have 17.8 potential alcohol, or distilled at 36.6. Let's just add yeast until we can't add any more. Get the highest possible alcohol content. Yeast love apples, right? Alright. We're going to ferment this. It would make a brandy. Goopy apple brandy. Why do I keep getting goopy? 0 stars. Well, you know what? I'm gonna bottle it. We'll just give it a shit bottle. This is what we call the bottom of the barrel, literally. We're gonna give it the worst bottle we have. And we're gonna put the pirate logo on it. Because we're trying to outcompete the pirates, right? So why not sell some shit alcohol that looks like something they would sell? Alright. Neither one of those are worth putting in the bar or selling. I'm gonna bring up the Steam overlay here. Let's go to the hangar first. I'm gonna bring up the overlay. Y'all can't see that because OBS ain't gonna capture it, but I wanna look at the guides. Maybe someone has put a guide up that says where different things are located. Someone's got a guide called The Plane That Prints Money. Late game guide. Boss guide. There's bosses in this game? Especially specialized recipes for Home Island 3-star and late game 5-star. Yeah, that's not really what I'm looking for. Unlockable minigames. Well, the guides ain't helping me. Maybe discussions? Bug would transmute ornament. Changelog. There's dedicated missions for characters, apparently. Well, I got a lot to look forward to in this game. Difference between mono and biplanes. Well, in a game with realistic physics there would be, but I don't think this is that, so... I like this one in the discussions. Bug report, can't file a bug report. That's ironic. More bug reports. It is early access. Final boss battle. I didn't even realize there'd be bosses, but okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything to help me here. Well then, what to do? Actually, you know what? Let me bring the discussions back up and let me search. How do I spell this thing I'm looking for? Wispy, W-H-I-S-P-Y, and wheat. All right. I'm just gonna search in the discussions for wispy wheat. Okay, they've marked it as a spoiler, but you know what? I read the spoiler, and given the name Wispy Wheat, it makes sense as to what this is. Also, apparently the game map can mark things out, but I'm gonna have to look into that because I haven't even been able to really move with the map yet. Because it's marking where the contract is. It says it's over here. Alright, we're going to go to our roster. We're going to rest. It is 11 o'clock. I didn't mean to rest 1 hour. It is now midnight. Let's rest until 7. So that'd be 7 hours. We'll get up bright and early at 7 a.m. We got 25 gold now. Alright, everyone's rested. So, Wispy Wheat, as its name suggests, both suggest and doesn't suggest, is wispy. It's airborne. It's not in the fields, it's in the air. So my dumbass is looking for shit on the ground because it's wheat, right? It grows in the ground. No, it's up in the air, apparently. All right, where I'm guessing it's maybe that air current we've been seeing. Maybe it's, I mean, that is a bit of ways away. I think I saw one closer. So it's in the air and you have to find it. So this ought to be entertaining. I wonder if those air currents over there is how you find it. But it should be around the starting islands here. And I have my graphic settings turned down. So I hope that doesn't affect things. I wonder if these balloons indicate anything. Or if they're just there to cause a nuisance. Can we see anyone in the balloons?
We're at 500 meters.
Yeah, you can actually see people in it. All right, Wispy Wheat. It should be around the starting island. I'm just gonna go ahead and look for it in the discussions again. It flies around in the air, so try checking out things in the sky that look unusual, according to the developer. Look around for air currents. Okay. Things in the sky that look unusual. Where was that air current at? Way the frack over there. Wasn't there one closer? I guess they move.
I know you're busy saving the day, but surely you have time to call your mother. I'll wait.
No, we really don't. We really don't. We're in the plane right now. Francie, your mother is kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. A real helicopter parent. And I don't think helicopters have been invented yet. Hey, looks like all the prickly wheat's grown back down there. Oh, no, wait. I didn't harvest that field, did I? Alright, we're good on fuel, so we should be able to make this no problem. Not too far. It's just past this hot air balloon over here. So this is what we've been looking for. And I was thinking, you know, it's wheat, so obviously it's going to be in a field somewhere. Nope. It's going to be in the sky. Because why wouldn't it be? The term wispy should have given it away, but I honestly thought it was just a creative name for like some different varieties of wheat. The devs said to look for things that look unusual, and this is the most unusual thing I can see. It actually looks like it's moving, too. Wispy wheat, this is what we're looking for. We'll slow down a bit so we can stay in it longer. Get as much of it as we can. It actually looks like it's moving, like with the air currents as well. Well, that got us 29. I want to get as much as I can so I can get this contract done. I don't know, we'll track it. It wouldn't surprise me if it was moving. It would make sense. I think it is, because I had to adjust quite a bit there. I don't know, if we trend to get closer to the island, we'll know for sure. I don't think I moved that far. It's for sure moving. It's moving towards the southeast. Yeah, because it was right off the island before. Now it's like further over. So staying in the middle of the air current seems to get you more. Let's collect at least 100. A couple more passes should do it. Alright, I think one more pass moving with the current should get us plenty. Because I'm noticing it's got to be moving, because when I'm passing through it head on, like I was just now, I go through it faster. then when I'm moving with it, it takes longer to go through it. So yeah, it's definitely moving. We've completely shifted our direction too. We're now east of the island. Now the real question is, are those pirate airships in the distance moving? I don't think they are. They certainly look like they would be, though. Oh, we're getting? Alright. Well, let's see. Let's fill up the rest of our cargo bay before we land. Maybe some potatoes and some honey. Apples, wheat, whatever we can get our hands on. I think I'll prioritize honey, though. Then we'll land, and we can hopefully fulfill this contract today. Alright, I'm gonna call them honey trees. 1244, just letting you know. Thank you. I'm gonna call them honey trees, but honey is typically in a beehive, not a tree, but whatever. We'll pretend there's hives in the trees. They've probably had plenty of time to regrow by now, too. I think there's some on the far side of this island. There's some right there. Pickle. I got us some.
I spotted something right over there.
That's some pretty shallow water. I don't know if I really want to try landing in that to pick it up. I mean, I could. Why not? We got time. Alright, it's right over that reef. Let's bomb a few more beehives. Pickle. And pickle. I wonder if they would have used the brevity code pickle in this time, or if they would just say bombs away. Oh, these ain't the ones I was bombing. Bit confused there. That one's gonna miss. Yep. Oh, hey, look, it's closer to the island now. Pickle. And pickle. Alright, let's go pick all that up. That's probably more than we can carry. Then we'll try landing in the water over by that reef and see if we can pick that thing up. If I have the cargo space for it. I might. I wonder if we, like, need any equipment to pick that up, or if we just land next to it. We'll find out in a second. No we won't, because my cargo bay is full. Alright. It's going to be a bit of a tight approach here, but I think I can do it. Oh, that was a rough one. I knew better than to do it that tight of an approach. Oh well, she didn't say the plane took damage. Alright, everything, transfer all to the brewery, please. These two we're just gonna turn into Molotov cocktails in the future. Alright. Primary ingredient has to be wispy wheat. And it needs to be between 12 and 24. We're gonna try to distill it so we can get the best quality. So I'm gonna dump let's say 80% wispy wheat. 81. I'm gonna throw in some honey as well. All of the honey, I guess. And an apple for good measure. Alright, 81, 18.1. We can get up to 36.6. We need no higher than 24. So I'm going to try to distill it, because that gives you a better quality. Unless it goes over. But if it does go over, we can always ferment it. Risk it for the biscuit. I think we can do one more. One more dash. Perfect. 23. Right on the dot. Okay, if we distill this 23... we have to distill it. Because fermenting it won't give us enough alcohol content, so... This will be vodka. Hopefully it gives us enough. We only need 27 units. Wispy wheat vodka. We got 41. Perfect. Let's bottle that up. Let's get fancy. Is there a reset button? There is not. Okay. It's a 1-star drink, so let's not get too fancy. Classic taste. Let's go with the artisan blend label. Is that a wax bottle top cork thing? We'll go with the twist on. Basic twist on. But we will give it a slightly fancy bottle. Not that fancy. You know, if you've ever played Genshin Impact, there was an event they had last year that was a lot like this. And this feels like a game built entirely around that one limited time event in Genshin. It wasn't 100% like this. It had a tile matching component. Alright. Alright, let's just double check. We'll finish it first, then we'll double check. Alright, our inventory contains Wispy Wheat Vodka, put that on the plane. Actually, no. The contract specified 27 units. So we will put 27 units in the plane. And the rest of it in the bar. Alright. Let's head to the hangar. It's a hop, skip, and a jump away, so no need to repair or refuel. We're at just over half a tank. And it is currently 6:53. We will be getting this vodka to them right as happy hour starts. And I'm just gonna fly low, right in the ground effect, all the way over there. I might swing by that other bar while we're out, see if there's a contract from them. That sailboat is gonna be a problem. Look at him. He's being sneaky. He's like, I'm gonna get right in your way. Throttle out. Perpendicular, perfectly. Perfectly perpendicular. Let's see. Wish I could research multiple things at once. Yeah, but then it would take all the challenge out of it. If you did that. Like, sometimes they have to make your life inconvenient for the name of gameplay challenges. Alright, talk to owner.
Just the plane I was hoping to see. Looks like you've got some...
I do.
Let's take a look then.
Wispy Wheat Vodka. Just like you ordered. 27 units.
I see you haven't managed to work out how to make a tasty brew, but I suppose this will do.
Listen, dude. It took me 3 days to find the frickin' ingredient, alright? You'll get over it.
Well, the contract is complete. I'll let you know when I need some more.
Got some decent money from that. At least 20 gold there. Alright.
Huh? Oh, hello. Walter's the name. Things are a bit dull around here, so I welcome you to pull up a chair, share a tale, and have a drink. You do drink, don't you?
Sure. Tell me about yourself.
Where to begin? Well, I'm not from this area. I grew up over in New Yelton, way over on the Western Empire. I joined the Marines when I was a young lad. Proud member of the 14th Blue Hawk Division. While flying a few tours high over the Marieth coast, I noticed how nice the Adley Bay was. It was different. More tranquil than the many other locations I would visit during my service. Fast forward several decades, and now I spend my peaceful retirement here.
I mean, I could think of worse places to spend a retirement. That is genuinely the bottles of the friggin' putrid crap that I sold them last time. Want a job?
My retirement might be peaceful, as I mentioned, but I gotta admit, it's a bit boring. I miss the days of flying, dodging bullets, and running missions. Now, the only bit of excitement I have is when that postal delivery lady comes over for tea and a chat. She might be 62, but she's a real catch.
I think when you get that age, you really do just stop caring about the age difference, as long as it's reasonable.
Oh, is that your plane out there? She's a beaut. I might be old, but I know a thing or two about planes and flying. I'd be happy to join and take to the skies once again. It beats sitting here and drinking everyone under the table. I'll wait for assignment back at your headquarters, but not until I'm finished my drink.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Okay, I don't think we can talk to this lady. Local news. Smog balloons over Munich, potentially hazardous. Wispy wheat vodka, somewhat mediocre. We literally just delivered it. How the hell did you get that on the front page that quickly? Let's see. Pirate ship visits Hover? Whatever. Believe that the pirates were harvesting ingredients on the island while local environmentalists complained that their methods were harmful. Pirate spokesperson McRoy said that it was necessary to extract every last plant for maximum economic efficiency. The pirates have PR divisions. Awesome. All right, let's exit. The pirates have a PR department. All right.
I'm not sure those brews were really all that good. I hope they don't give us a bad review.
Did you read the paper that said they were mediocre, which is an improvement over the last batch? All right, we're gonna hop, skip, and a jump right back over here, but we're gonna go to that other bar first. Sailboat, you stay over there. All right, I see the dock.
Smooth landing there.
If you say so, that felt a bit rough, but all right. Getting off. Oh, have a good night, Aldi. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Aldi? Allie. I'll be getting off here soon. Just I'm gonna go into this bar real quick, see what there is to see, then go into the next bar, or go back home, and we'll be calling it a night on the stream. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed it. My first time playing this game, so...
Welcome to the Pelican and Pipe. Peter's the name, though some call
Good
me
night.
Old Man McGee. Fancy a pint, or you're just gonna gawk about?
Yeah, sure, why not?
That's the good stuff. Nothing beats a good pint of prickly beer. It's hard to get one round these parts. That's why I opened this place. Now what can I do for you?
Prickly beer. In demand. We'll write that down. Best-selling drink. What can you tell me about pirate brews? Let's see. Best-selling
prickly
drink.
beer, nectar of the gods. It's mostly what we like to drink around here. It can be sweet or crispy, fruity or dry, but nothing beats that prickly sensation in the back of your throat.
Okay, so it's probably made with prickly wheat. It is a beer. And it's prickly, so that would make sense. Sweet and fruity, so probably honey and apples.
It's made from prickly wheat, of course. You might have seen the golden fields nearby. In fact, they should be ready for harvesting right now.
Just gonna tell us how it's made.
It's also used to make a delicious vodka, and we might ask for that once in a while. But to be honest, we're mostly about the beer.
I'll be totally honest, I'd rather have the vodka. Like, I've never really cared for beer. Never had a beer that didn't taste like piss.
That bilge, don't get me started. Their substandard batches vary with little consistency. The chief puts in a good effort to keep those trash brews out from flooding our local market. But there's only so much he can do. A lot of trade takes place around here, and shipments come and go quickly. We bar owners, we're always on the lookout for a shipment of quality brews that manage to enter from one of the mainland nations. Feels like a damn well miracle when it happens, though most of the time we're forced to stock that pirate junk. A real shame, I tell you.
Wondering if you were interested in a brew supplier.
As a matter of fact, I am. Of course, normally I'd get my stock imported from Old Blighty, but times are tough. Still, you seem like a reliable chap, and we're basically neighbors, so I'll give you a chance. I'll draw up a contract right away.
Ooh.
Just to get you started, here's a recipe for a brew we like around here. Of course, you don't have to follow it exactly, but it should give you an idea to begin with.
All right, 35% wheat, prickly wheat, and 20% apple. Seems pretty easy. It's a prickly lager.
Make sure you deliver on time, though. I've no patience for contract breakers. And be sure the quality is good. I've got standards to maintain.
It's a 2-star, bro. Don't get too freaking uppity. Ongoing war, deadlock, logistical issues. All right. Let's exit, and we can basically just... We don't even have to get airborne. We can just taxi right on over. Francie, we walk into a bar and you're 100% rested now? What the heck did you drink? Alright, since we're going to be ending off the stream soon, let me do something real quick. Stop raids for an hour so I don't get any last-minute raids. Alright. So I think I might play this a little bit off-stream. Maybe build up some cash. But I won't do any, like, missions or customize the airplane or anything like that. Just build up a stock of items and cash. Basically just grind out some stuff. It's pretty fun, though. I like it so far. I just have to pay more attention. Just waste an entire day and a half looking for one ingredient. Alright. We don't need any repairs, but we will go ahead and refuel. Alrighty. Let's see. I guess it auto-saves. Saves at docks. Alright. Well, then it would have just saved, so... Let's see this contract we got. Prickly wheat. We got 6 days and 4 days. Alright, well, we can accept that. I might do this one off stream and collect some more cash. As well as some items and stuff. So this one needs prickly wheat and apples, which we definitely don't have enough of, because we're going to need quite a bit. So we're going to prioritize getting these 4 ingredients as well as completing that contract. Alright, I'm just going to leave it here with this music. Anyway, if anyone's here, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you next time. We'll just leave this music playing for a little while before I actually end off. Good night, everyone.